We began with our continuing coverage of breaking news tonight. Several people have been injured at a downtown Savannah construction project.
And according to law enforcement, it happened during a partial building collapse at the Federal Courthouse. The construction project is located at 124 Bull Street, which is right square. We are currently in the middle of the end of the day commuter traffic out of downtown Savannah, so law enforcement is asking everyone to please avoid the right square area and be prepared for traffic delays on your way out of downtown. The call came in around 3:45 this afternoon with officials saying one of the interior floors fell.
WSAV News 3's Kyra Jones, one of the first on the scene. She is joining us live now, a safe distance away from the site.
Well, it was a pretty active scene not too long ago. Crews are starting to make their way out of the scene. Now, Savannah Fire did release a tweet not too long ago just giving an update on the situation, just basically stating that the Federal Courthouse right near Wright Square had a partial collapse on the 3rd floor, and they also stated that 3 people were injured, but those injuries are non-critical. Now, this Federal Courthouse has been under construction since early 2021. Now, officials also are stating that York Street will remain closed until inspection on the building by engineers will be taking place. Also, the building will remain closed until those engineers can get into the building and properly assess to figure out a cause to this partial building collapse. We're going to take a toss to a shot from the official.
We don't know what they were doing particularly to cause it to happen. The floor shearing away shouldn't have happened. So we all know this building's been going on the renovations for several years, or at least a year now. And we don't know what exactly the actions were that caused that collapse to happen.
Now, Mayor Johnson has said that all workers are going home. They are off for the rest of the day, and we will continue to bring you live updates as we continue to learn more about this situation on WSAV CW10 and WSAV News 3 at 11. For right now, reporting live in Savannah, Kyra Jones, WSAV News 3 on your side.
Kyra, thank you. We want to let you know also that Mayor Johnson was on the scene about 45 minutes after the building partial floor collapse there at the Federal Courthouse. So that courthouse, unoccupied, it dates back, by the way, to 1899 and is on the National Register of Historic Places.
Work on this project began back in the year 2021. And WSAV's lead investigative reporter Brett Buffington continues our team coverage tonight. So Brett, you've uncovered some details about the company working on this project right now.
And those details come from OSHA, and I can tell you OSHA investigators already here at this site outside of this building tonight, now tasked with figuring out what exactly caused this collapse. Obviously, we'll have to resource to a structural engineer to come in as they investigate this. But the General Services Administration, which is a federal agency, is overseeing this project. It's a project worth and valued, estimated at more than $45.6 million, renovating the inside of this building. The contractor working here is Brasfield Gorey. They're based out of Birmingham, Alabama. We have found with OSHA that they have at least 2 serious violations where they were cited and fined in the last 5 years. Those records we found quickly on our way back here to this scene this afternoon. Here at this scene, I can tell you traffic not really an issue from where we have seen. Obviously, the investigation here tonight is into what led up to this collapse. We understand on the 3rd floor, causing that injury to those 3 people. We are certainly waiting on statements from the contractor, who we've reached out to their Birmingham office, waiting on that, as well as the General Service Administration, that federal government agency, again, overseeing this project. Of course, once we have more information on that, we will pass that along. Again, the construction here at this courthouse was to completely, essentially, gut the inside as they worked to replace systems like the electrical system, the fire protection system. The elevators were being replaced. And a big part of this construction that started, as you said, back in 2021 was to make more office space in here. In fact, adding room for at least one more federal judge here at the courthouse. Funded back for this dating back to 2016, construction starting in 2021, and today a collapse here injuring 3 people. Once we learn more from federal investigators, we'll of course pass that along. We are live in downtown. I'm Brett Buffington, WSAV News 3 on your side.
All right, Brett, thank you.